There's a bit of beef between Tottenham midfielder James Maddison and our very own Rory Jennings. Maddison had a little go at Roy Keane during one of his post-match interviews. Have you seen it, Jace? I see it.
I have. I've heard about it.
Yeah, it was. Rory's he's gone two-footed on James Maddison, and you know what? James Maddison is one of them people who will react and he will say something. He's got a social media profile, and he's dug out and he's just said, "What's a Chelsea Rory?" with laughter faces. I don't know if Rory Jennings needs to do what he did, though. You know, I like Rory; he's a great lad, and I know he can rile people up the wrong way. But you know, he's wearing the full kit. He's dug him out for wearing the full kit, going on and saying he's just a cheerleader.
Well, John Terry got battered for that, didn't he?
Yeah, but everyone does it now, right?
Yeah,
because it's about the pictures, and he has been involved.
Yes,
Maddison's been involved in, the Europa League all season. He's played well, played really well in the semi-final first leg. So he's entitled to go on the pitch.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, but it divides opinion. That and obviously the classic case is John Terry.
Yeah,
what happened
we went with his shin pads on nearly old job.
I think you're stretching it a little bit too far there.
Yeah.
But the point is that you want to be for the photographs, and he wanted to be in there. And if he hadn't been sent off at the new camp, he'd have led Chelsea to and he's a skipper.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? You can't have this. And then everyone go back to what Roy Keane did, of course, in Barcelona in '99. Him and Scholes wore suits. Yeah. Right, and you see that in the photos.
Well, one thing I regret when we won the Carabao Cup in 2008, last time Spurs won a trophy. Yeah, I played every.
No, you won a trophy the other night. I don't know if you've heard this, Joe.
Yeah, but that was before that, right? But I missed out on the final, right? I was gutted, devastated. I was the one that missed out. I was the one player who missed out, and I was devastated. But I had my suit on. I wish I put a kit on. I do. I wish I put a kit on because I had my kit there because I was involved. And I missed out and I was gutted, but I played in the semi-final, I played in the quarterfinals, I played in every, I was a massive part of that success in that season.
Yeah. But you missed out on the big... I
missed out on the final, but I was there and I had my suit on. And I've got no pictures. I've got nothing to remember that moment by.
Oh, Jay.
And...
Jay,
the only picture
I do on the pitch though afterwards, right?
Yeah, I'm on the pitch. I'm in the celebrations. I've got my suit on when we're lifting the trophy, but I've got my suit on, and I hate it.
Is it one of those you might be working there?
Yeah, and I look like I'm like a physio or something, and I sit there and I go, Rory don't know what that feels like to be on a football pitch, to be involved. He doesn't know what it feels like to not be involved and not being able to affect the game.
What's the spat between
It's a lifetime memory to have. Them moments you want to keep, and no one's going to remember what you wore. Or who played in the final, or if he was on the bench, or if he was in the stand. No one's going to remember that in 10 years. But he's always going to remember the pictures that he's got with his kit on, with the players. He's involved.
Well, the Roy Keane situation, Roy did go in hard on Maddison, didn't he? There's he's not backwards and coming forward, is he, Roy? No. And he had a few things to say, and I think it was Maddison's moment, and to perhaps say, here we go, I've got something to show for it now.
Yeah. I think it was all tongue in cheek. You are listening to the talkSPORT Breakfast. Me, Jamie, and Jason Cundy. You just heard Spurs fans' brand new chant about Arsenal, and Super Mikel said they're the best bottlers again. They sang that after the mighty Spurs smashed United in Europa League final, and Arsenal seasons collapsed once again. Best fans in the world, mate. Tottenham fans, aren't they? You see them over in Bilbao. They were top draw, weren't they?
Mate, that was a fan base that didn't know what success tasted like. They didn't. 17 years, second European trophy.
Better than Chelsea fans
since '84.
Better than Chelsea fans.
Do me a favour, mate.
Come on.
Do me a favour.
What's your one?
Blues of colour. Don't knock blues of colour, matey.
Come on, mate.
Don't knock that.
Your biggest song is about Tottenham.
Oh, mate, we hate Tottenham. Yeah. We hate Tottenham. Here's a thing for you, right?
Go on.
So, double. John Terry has won the double, and you can't sing that anymore because you won something. How do you have to change that?
Exactly. You're going to have to see. We're killing you. I'm killing you. You've got no chance left.
No, well, honestly, you'll still be Spursy. You will never lose that tag. Never.
Can't say it no more.
Well, mate, you wait. There's always next season. Let me tell you now, I'll be sitting in the studio calling you lot Spursy again. But it can't last, mate. You won a trophy, well done. You're 17th.
European champions.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.